My people, happy Monday to you. Hope you are doing well, taking care of yourself. Wanted to record a video before I head out to the gym. Already in my gym clothes, ready to get the workout on. I wanted to continue my videos regarding finding your own spiritual path and integrating and collaborating what you have learned as religion with your ascension journey. I think everything has a place, and something that I've learned being a person that grew up in the church, and I have a lot of my foundation there. I received a lot of good nuggets for life lessons, scriptures that have gotten me through the hardest of times. But what I also found on my ascension journey is that I began to dig into even more literature, even more knowledge in regards to increasing my vibration and getting into a higher level of consciousness. So I'm not just walking around like a robot, or for lack of better words, like a religious robot. I wanted to be in a place where I was aware, okay, and not just waiting for something on the outside of me to save me, okay? So tapping in, what the Ascension Journey does, it helps you to really tap in to that power within. What you may call source, or what you may call the divine, I call the Holy Spirit. We all have different names for different things. So when I mention the Holy Spirit, that's what I'm making reference to. One thing that the Holy Spirit has given me is empowerment. Okay, so when I am faced with something, I don't go outside of me, I go within. I go within. So what I'm doing is I am collaborating what I learned growing up in the church about the workings of the Holy Spirit, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and I am integrating it into my ascension journey to take myself higher. All right? No one can gauge how high you can go in the spirit. There is no gauge to that. So no one can say, oh, you have to stop here. That's it. You have to stop here. You can't tap into this. You can't seek this knowledge. You have to decide what knowledge you're going to apply, what knowledge you're going to seek, what knowledge you're going to apply, how it is going to affect your life journey. How is it going to affect your relationships? How you relate to people? How is it going to affect how you operate in your career, in your business, in your job? Okay? Your ascension journey is the one journey that has an effect on every area of your life. Okay? Every single area. Because as you grow, that spiritual growth, as you ascend, y'all know that's my word, as you ascend, you're going to see with different eyes. Everything in my life now I see with a different set of eyes than I have in times past, because as I go higher, I have access to different spiritual knowledge that I may not have had access to before because I wasn't open to it. Okay? So the more spiritually conscious you become, the more access you have. Okay? And that's why the integration is so important, because you don't have to throw away everything you learn in the church. There were so many different things that you learn that you can still apply. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You eat the meat, throw the bones away. Okay? Integrate what you have learned that kept you stable and add more to it. What you're doing is expanding in your ascension journey. You're expanding, you're launching out into the deep, you're pushing through in a different way. It is not robotic, it is not religious, it's not churchy. It is you expanding yourself, enlarging your territory, okay? Ascending to a higher level and getting access to that knowledge that's going to enhance your life. You want the knowledge that it takes to have healthy relationships. You want the knowledge that it takes to build profitable business. You want the knowledge. And why am I mentioning all of this? Because it's all connected. Your ascension journey, your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, it is connected to every area of your life. And literally, it can make or break you. Whatever your belief system is, it can make or break you. All right. One thing that has also helped me is to analyze what I believe. What is it that I truly believe? Okay. What is it that I truly am holding on to as truth? I research. I look things up. I comb through books. I love reading. So I gain knowledge so that I know and I'm not dependent on others' experience. Someone else's experience is wonderful if they want to share something with you. But in the end, the experience that is the most important is always going to be yours. It's always going to be yours. So continue to integrate, You don't have to, but it's a good way to add to your knowledge. Just like when you're in college, you start as a freshman and each year you're adding more knowledge for the completion of your degree. That's how life is. You're adding more knowledge, you're adding more experience, you're adding more life lessons, and it makes your ascension journey doable. Not only does it make it doable, it makes it like it's not a burden for you to do it. It's not a burden. I don't even see it as difficult. There is the shadow work that is attached to it. There is the self-examination, okay, that is attached to it. The deep healing that is attached to it, but those things are necessary. The dark nights of the soul that is attached to it, those things are necessary for growth. Okay? So they may not be fun to endure, but it's not a journey that's so overly difficult that you can't get on it. You'll never complete it. It'll be happening for the rest of your life, okay? You'll always be growing. You'll always be ascending. You'll always be increasing your spiritual consciousness as long as you don't stop expanding and don't stop enlarging your territory and seeking knowledge, okay? Listen, I love you, but I want you to love yourself more than me. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Toodles.